What's going on, everyone? CJ back here with a brand new episode of the Madden 24 St. Louis Sentinels Franchise. That is right, welcome back. Hey, we sit at 5-4 currently in the NFC East following that heartbreaking loss to the Patriots last week. I'll move my ugly mug here so you guys can see it. The good thing about this division, though, is every single team is within 1 to 2 games of one another, and it's a highly competitive division. We have not played the Cowboys yet, but guess what? We have the Giants and the Cowboys coming up in back-to-back weeks, and I have a funny feeling that whoever wins those games might just be sitting atop this highly competitive, again, NFC East. Now, this week we have a weekly award and a breakout wide receiver scenario. Breakout wide receiver, that's going to be very interesting. Let's check on the weekly award first, and hey, it's my good old buddy Sam Howell. Last week, of course, we did lose, but Sam Howell played just about how Sam Howell plays. Completion percentage actually better than what it typically is, but nearly 400 yards and 3 pass TDs. This guy, he just keeps giving me reasons to justify keeping him as the quarterback number 1. I talk about this like every single week. I know. Also, Deshaun Watson over there on the AFC. Okay, I see you balling out, Deshaun. But I talk about this every single week, and you guys know the drill by now. Sam Howell's just having the weirdest NFL season of all time. He leads the league in passing yards, leads the league in passing touchdowns, but he is just wildly inaccurate. But he keeps doing things like this. How do you justify not having him as quarterback number 1? Breakout wide receiver. This could be huge. I'm highly guessing that it's going to be Jahan Dotson because he did play very well last week, and just wanted to say I appreciate you involving me. Well, we can't see who it is, so somebody is telling us that they appreciate us involving them in the game plan. Gotta be Jahan. It is Jahan. Okay, so 3+ touchdowns or 150+ yards receiving. The 3 touchdowns probably ain't gonna happen. Maybe if we force feed him the ball, 150 yards is possible, but this could really be huge because Jahan Dotson is already a star development player. Adding a superstar player to our roster would be ginormous. All right, Kendall, so we got to have a sit down and talk. I said last episode if he got a pick, I would give him a contract, and he did get a pick. He has picks now in back-to-back games, and unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, we're really in a position where we got to re-sign Kendall. Now, he's going to eat up some cap, but the reality of the situation is we need a CB number 1. Right now, we have Emmanuel Forbes as the number 2, the rookie, and behind him, there's a huge drop-off. We got Benjamin St-Juste and Danny Johnson. So regardless if we sign Kendall and he eats up some cap, or if we look to target a big-name free agent in free agency, they're going to eat up cap too, but we need a CB number 1. So Kendall, he has no interest in being here at all. He really, really wants to be close to home. I wish that he would just take a plane and, not worry about that, but apparently that's a huge motivation for Kendall. And with him being 28, I would prefer to have him till he's 30. So we're going to have to overpay. Let's go 2 years, $30 million, and see what Kendall says. And he's still not ready to commit, so maybe we won't be able to get Kendall. We've tried to sign Chase Young. He turned us down. We tried to sign Kendall Fuller. He turned us down. And right now, no one's really trying to come back to St. Louis. We get to choose focus players next week in week 11, so I want to kind of show you guys what my draft board is looking like. I'm actually really high on this draft class, so our first round pick, depending on how we finish, we may have to move up, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be either J.J. Ford, the quarterback. I've talked about him in detail, so no need to go into him any further, or Ben Statton, the halfback, or Logan Paul, aka Paul Logan, the tight end. Now, Ben Statton, running back, has been a hot topic on this team. We haven't really got too much running back production from Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson. Ben Statton's a 5'11 elusive back out of Cal, 204 pounds. He has A, ball carrier vision, and B, carrying. The break tackle could be really good as well. And athletically, he's good. He's got good to great speed. He's got great to elite jumping. He's got great to elite agility. The juke move is what I'm very curious about. I will more than likely make Ben Statton one of our private workout players. If that juke move is an A, or really maybe even a B, we could highly consider drafting him as opposed to JJ Ford, the quarterback. You guys let me know your thoughts on it. But here's another curveball. Tight end is most definitely a position of need. We have Logan Thomas as our starter. And look at this fine chap here. Almost A's across the board. A catching traffic, A catching, A deep route, and B run block. A 6'5" vertical threat tight end out of Wisconsin. A very good athlete, good to great and or great to elite in every single category. And I mean, just look at all those A's. The more that I look at Paul Logan, and I just, would have so much fun with his name, saying Logan Paul Logan. But I mean, realistically, he could be the pick. I mean, maybe we move up. I've talked about entertaining the idea of trading Daron Payne. Maybe we could use him to potentially acquire another first-round pick. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts. But these three players I have my eyes on. George Williams, I talked about him, did a whole thumbnail on him. He will be joining my team. He's projected to go in the 3rd to 4th round. No need for me to waste any of my private workouts on him. I would not be opposed to even moving into the 2nd round to get him, for the simple fact that he's a 6'9", generational, more than likely, receiver, a physical archetype, and he can jump. He's very strong, not that fast, but he's got A spec catch and A catch in traffic. But he would be the tallest wide receiver in NFL history. So in some form or fashion, he will be joining our team, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt. Craig Calhoun's going to be a kick returner. We'll get him at some point, probably in the 7th round. He's UDFA. He's a very fast A kick returning wide receiver, and he will be joining our team. There's also a lot of potential hidden gems down the board in linebacker. We have these two pass coverage guys, which are pretty much equally good. Austin Callahan out of Clemson and Justin Hayward out of Miami. But then we got some run stopper archetype linebackers that have B block shedding, but also good zone coverage as well. C zone coverage and C man coverage for Eric Rush. But some of these other guys too are pretty close. We got Joe Williams here. He is also pretty much the same idea, might even be a little bit better. He's got B zone coverage, but run stopper archetype linebacker who can also play coverage and also very good athletically as well. In the 3rd to 4th round, yes, please sign me up any day of the week, twice on Sunday. Put my John Hancock on it right now. And we also got Jerry Stevenson, who's the same idea. So we're taking on the Seattle Seahawks here in week 10. They showed Drew Lock's picture, but surely it'll be Geno Smith. And we know that we can't write him off at all. I think that we start out defending the deep pass. I could see him targeting Tyler Lockett and JSN and DK Metcalf. We know our team always has problems in the middle of the field, and I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit here. This could come back to bite me in the booty, but I want to get some good XP, get some of these players upgraded, so we're going to switch it to full pads. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! If there's an injury or something like that, I'll probably switch it back next episode, but I just want to mix things up here, not get in the habit of monotony and just see if that helps. As far as our offensive game plan goes, we are going to start running inside. Got to have a good game from Brian Robinson. He's shown some flashes of, I won't say greatness, we'll say goodness. He's shown some flashes of goodness, and I don't want Sam Howell having to throw the ball 50 times. We know he's inaccurate. He's going to get the yards, but if we can just get the running game started, that'll open up things for play action. We'll set the tempo of the game. That is the ideal situation for me. No injuries on offense, even with switching to full pads, so I didn't check the defense though, so let's make sure that nobody got injured on the defense, because I did not check that. I accidentally went past it. So Chase Young still going to be out for 1 week, Brandon Scherf out for 2 weeks, and nobody else is injured. So we got a clean bill of health from practice. Quandre Diggs, the only player injured from the Seahawks. Aside from that, they will have a clean bill of health as well. Got some upgrades here, and then it is game time, my friends. So we have on the docket for upgradable players? Well, just Jartavius Martin, really, which is fine. Jartavius Martin has played pretty well for us. We're going to go zone all day, every day, because he's a free safety. He's going to be playing zone in most cases. He gets +1 to zone coverage, +2 to awareness. So I guess I'll take that for Jartavius. We are away from home, going to be playing against the 12s in Lumen Field. 3-5 Seahawks versus the 5-4 St. Louis Sentinels. Need a big rebound, a big palate cleanser after that game last week against the Patriots. If you guys are fired up for more St. Louis Sentinels content, please make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share it with your friends because I do drop Madden 24 content weekly. But it is game time, my friends, so without further ado, let's get down to Lumen Field in Seattle and get ready for the game. Rainy one here. Rainy, dreary day in Lumen Field as we see the 12s. They're in full support of their Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks are going to get the ball first too, which means we will get the ball after halftime, which I am A-okay with. Not sure if we've played a game in the rain yet. I can't remember. Hopefully that's not going to make it. It's coming down too. It is raining cats and dogs, as the elders say. Hopefully that's not going to be any problem with ball security because we've had some problems with that. Cough, cough, Brian Robinson. Or maybe they're just going to return a kick. What? What is going on? Dwayne Eskridge, the wide receiver. Okay. Well, rain's certainly not a problem for Dwayne Eskridge as he returns the opening kick for a touchdown. Not what you want to see on the first drive at all. So we're going to have to wait to see Geno Smith and the boys because Seahawks put up a TD on the opening drive kick return. How about we do it? We'll take it out with Jahan Dotson. He's spinning in the end zone just because he can. Not going to have the same luck as Dwayne Eskridge. And now we are going to get to see the man, the myth, and the legend himself, Sam Howell, again, leading the NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns. 23 touchdowns to 11 picks. I am very proud of the 11 picks because if you guys have watched me in previous series, that's 11 picks. That's week 3, man. That's week 3. And you know what? We are going to definitely have to get a heavy dose of Jahan Dotson here. And I think this is actually potential to streak him. Have a little 3-step drop or so. And I think it actually might be there if Sam Howell can deliver it. Got to try to get Jahan Dotson 150 yards, and I'd be lying if I didn't say that is on my mind heavy. I may or may not be force-feeding Jahan Dotson the ball today because I think that, of course I want to win the game. Yes, you always want to win the game, but I think having a superstar development player on the roster kind of outweighs winning this one game. I mean, we actually maybe not. We are in a fight for the #1 seed, but still, man, just the thought of having a superstar development wide receiver to play alongside Terry McLaurin, who's an X factor, that is very enticing indeed. Let's see if we can make it happen. We're going to go to Terry. Bad pass by Sam Howell, and it's going to be 3rd and 9 on our opening drive. Oh yeah, and I forgot, we are 12, man. That's right. It's going to be squigglies all day long. So if the Seahawks have momentum, it's basically just going to be squigglies for the duration. There's Terry. Pass knocked away. I didn't really like any of the routes. And Seahawks return a kick on their opening drive. And we go 3 and out on ours. So it looks like we're going to need our defense to answer the call today. They haven't ever because we are the worst team in the league in terms of total yards. I just whipped a tackle. Are they going to return another one? This time Tyler Lockett. Man, you get a look at Geno Smith, 14 touchdowns, 5 picks on the year. Not quite sure what to expect from him in this one, We've seen great quarterbacks play down to us. We've seen not so good quarterbacks look like all-stars. What will Geno Smith do? I don't know, but I got a feeling we're going to have to definitely watch out for Kendall Walker. I thought that was going to be a pick there from Cam Curl. I can definitely get jiggy with that indeed. So 2nd and 10 here. We're going to shade inside. Seahawks have some very talented wide receivers. Geno, can we get a pick there? Oh, we do. It's Forbes. It was tipped by Forrest. Forbes caught it on the bobble. Okay. That is what I like to see. The Rook with his second pick, I believe, on the season. It was a deep bomb by Geno Smith, and Derek Forrest was the one to tip it. It falls right into the waiting arms of Emmanuel Forbes. Good heads-up play there. And just like that, the offense is coming back out onto the field. If we could pick up a first down here, that would be great. It's been a struggle so far. There's Jahan, the man of the hour. Got the spotlight shown on him very brightly in this one. He is able to convert and move the chains. He's starting out 2 for 26. Ball very close to midfield here, 1 yard away. We're going to come out I form, and we're going to give this to Brian Robinson. Needs some good blockers, and nothing really happened there. Alex Arma, our fullback, didn't really get a good push, and starting out for old B-Rob, just like a lot of these games started out for B-Rob. It's been an up and down season for him, and again, we have a running back projected to go top 5. Don't know if I can resist that one. I don't know. We're going to try to pick this one up, though, and I think we got Terry there open on the outside, but pressure was coming. Sam Howell had to throw out of the sack, and now it's 3rd and 9 again. Offense been a struggle to start this one out. It's 3rd and 9, and we got to pick up something big here. We're going to try to go to Terry. Oh, look at Terry. Oh, man. I would have had the touchdown, but I tried to switch on to Terry and come back to the ball by pressing down on the stick, and I actually didn't need to because the way he caught it, if I just would have kept the foot on the gas, that was 6. Either way, I'm not going to argue with it, but man, that could have definitely easily been 6, but it's a good completion. We got the ball all the way to the 19-yard line. This could be a one-on-one shot to Terry. I don't like it. We're going to go to John Bates, the backup tight end, and it is broken up there by Tariq Wool in the corner, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, we'll try a little screen pass to Robinson, and need a block. We got it. Run through somebody, Brian. Nice power move. Brian going to pick up exactly what he needed to move the chains. I am probably looking for Jahan Dotson here. I really want to get him, and we actually might have him. That's what I was telling you. It's going to be a pick by Devin Bush. I told you. I told you I was going to lock in on Jahan Dotson this game. I fully take credit for that. The only receiver I looked at on that play was Jahan Dotson because I really want to get him that dev trait. It wasn't a good pass. It wasn't even the best play call, if I'm being totally honest. But, you know, I told you guys. That's what I was going to do. I was going to focus heavily on force-feeding Jahan Dotson, and I just might not be able to do that. There's a good pass to DK Metcalf, completed. Cam Curl wrestles him down. Ball's already now on the 42. Geno going to operate out of single back. Going to be another give to Walker. Thought we had a chance there with Jonathan Allen. Kendall Fuller and Cody Barton were there to get him, and now we got the Hawks in a big 3rd down. So the question is, do we play coverage on this, or do we send a little bit of pressure? I think we send a little bit of pressure. I really feel good about sending some pressure Geno's way. Kenneth Walker also huffing and puffing back there in the backfield. Maybe he's a little bit tired, and just an inaccurate pass by Geno. It looks like Dwayne Eskridge kind of got open on the curl there, but Geno just overshot him, and now the ball is going to go back to the Saints. This could be a bomb to Terry. I feel like if we streak Jahan and we streak Terry, they only got one high safety, so they're going to have to make a decision on one of them. It's Terry. It's Terry all day, baby. Too easy. Too easy. Terry earns his keep by doing that to defenders. That is why my man leads the league in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. Still looking for our first points as the first quarter is getting ready to come to a close here. It's 2nd and 10. We're going to come out shotgun, and Terry's wide open. No one's guarding him, and that's a bad pass by Sam Howell. Tried to fit it over the head of the defenders. Now we're back in 3rd down, which is where we've been pretty much all game, it would appear. So got to try to find a way to pick this up here, guys. We have the squigglies, a case of the squigglies. I do not like the squigglies. Let's just try to make this happen. Oh, it's Jahan. It's Jahan. No one's...
I swear to God. No! No! No!
Guarding Jahan. Jahan let it slip. That was it, man. That was a good read, a good pass. Maybe you could blame it on the rain. Jahan, you're not going to get superstar X Factor, my friend. by doing things like that. I mean, maybe you could say the ball was in front of him a little bit, but it hits his fingers. I mean, where else do you want it, my guy? It hits his fingers, and maybe you could say it's the rain. Big missed opportunity. End of the first, and decent passing yards for us. Virtually no rushing yards, but no points to show for it. Seahawks have gotten us in some 3rd and longs. We haven't been able to convert, and honestly, aside from that kick return touchdown from the Seahawks, they really haven't done much either. So Geno Smith will see where he wants to go here, and that is going to be a nice catch and a completion by the Ohio State Buckeye, OH, JSN, Jackson Smith, and Jigba with a nice chain mover. We really need some sacks or some TFLs. The defense, they've kind of just been absent these last few games. I mean, we're doing a good job containing Kenneth Walker, but I really need to see some sacks. Our offensive line, and I know Chase Young is not here. He's injured, but our offensive line is, our defensive line, our defensive line is just too good to not be getting sacks. There's really no excuse for it, and wow, Geno Smith had Tyler Lockett booty hole naked.
Oh, hell no!
In the middle of the field, and he just missed him. So Christmas come early for the Sentinels. We have to make sure that doesn't happen again. So Geno coming out shotgun here, 4 wide receiver spread. We'll see where he wants to go with the ball, and it's going to be a nice catch to JSN again. All right, guys, I believe in you. I definitely have faith in you. So let's just get the Hawks off the field, hold them to a long field goal attempt. Please, that was the pick. Oh, my God. That could have been a pick 6, man. And if Kendall Fuller would have got that and returned it for a pick 6 and had interceptions in 3 straight games, I would have just drained our cap and brought him back. I mean, let's be honest here. So it's going to be a long field goal attempt for the Seahawks, and it's going to bounce off the crossbar, and it's no good. Jason Myers, I think this rain is playing a factor. We are seeing receivers drop balls. We're seeing a kicker miss kicks. Yeah, I think that the rain definitely has something to do with it. And I also like this coverage that the Hawks came out in, because I am calling inside zone to Brian Robinson. So please let me get a block or two. Blocks just aren't sustaining, which makes no sense to me because I did set that as our focus. This is pretty much a need to pick up opportunity here, guys. We pretty much got to pick this up. Our offense hasn't done anything so far, and we do get the ball back at halftime, but the Seahawks keep giving us chance after chance, and we cannot just squander that. So let's please pick this up. 3rd and 4 from the 47. Who's going to get open? It's Curtis Samuel.
Yes.
There we go, baby. Hang on to that football. It is wet and slick, so you got to be careful with it. Come out shotgun, 4 wide receiver spread here from the 44, and Logan Thomas is getting open, but we just don't have any protection. I think coach wants us to go gun verticals. Is that what you guys think? You can see it's coach suggestions here, and I'm fine with that because I love me some gun verticals on a Sunday afternoon. Don't you? We have somebody over there, but it's going to be Sam Howell. Just throwing an inaccurate ball, and this one is a offensive struggle here in the rain in Lumen Field. With all these opportunities that Geno Smith and the boys, he's missed. It hasn't really, now that I think about it, hasn't really been all our defense. Geno has just missed on some untimely passes, so it's not all of our defense, that's for sure, but he's still giving us chances nonetheless. There's a wide open Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's going to pick up 9 and make it 2nd and inches. I think we got to send some pressure. I really think we got to send some pressure. There's Walker on the give. Cody Barton there to meet him for probably a loss, as a matter of fact. Probably a loss. And what do you do in a situation like this? I think that we are going to blitz again. This could easily be a run to Kenneth Walker. I'm kind of fully expecting that. Of course, it's not. Pressure couldn't get home to Geno. There's Noah Fant. First time we called his name, and he is going to keep this drive going. Not really sure how to stop the Seahawks on this drive. I mean, they're pretty much everything they're doing is working. I will say that one thing we have been able to stop is Kenneth Walker, which is not always an easy task. Kenneth Walker is a very good up-and-coming running back. The now 2-year player. He is making some noise around the league, but 7-0. Don't know if we've been shut out in a half yet. This could be the first. There's a first for everything, right? This could be the first. Certainly hope not, but you never know. And there's the pick. Oh, Kendall. Off the fingertips. We've seen a lot of balls go off people's fingertips, which you never love to see balls off the fingertips.
Bruh.
But yeah, man, Kendall, he's really trying to get the fat bag. He really wants me to give him a good contract here because he is very close to getting a pick. Geno gonna throw it out of bounds. Can the Sentinels score a touchdown? Even a field goal, I would be happy with. They're gonna kick a very long one, but you gotta figure Jason Myers, he could not make the first one. I don't see him making this one either, but you never know, and it never really had a chance. This is it, guys. We are gonna get the ball back in very good position. Short field to work with, only about half the field. Let's freaking go. Let's stop messing around here, please. We got to get some points on this drive. Brian Robinson, I need you to block for me. Can you do that? Jahan, and we just got no pressure. We got no pressure. This offensive line sucks. Big old fat booty cheeks. I have to now dip into my bag of tricks and go PA crosser out of the single back X bunch nasty. Once per game, we're looking for Curtis Samuel, maybe even Jahan, depending. Oh no, it's definitely Curtis. There we go, baby. I love that play. We'll see what B-Rob can do here. And, well, trying to find an opening. I mean, I guess it was a decent run. Clock is still ticking. That much I am aware of. Not going to call timeout. We are still going to go inside zone. You know what? We'll go draw again. I like going draw again. I think this is a good play call. And I hate to say it, but nope. We are going to go Jahan Dotson. We're going to audible. Got to do this quickly, but we're going to try to go Jahan Dotson on the streak. Put Curtis Samuel on a flat just in case we need him. This could be 6. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all, man. I had the right idea. I did have the right idea, but nothing got open downfield. Could be a controversial call here, but how many chances are we really going to have in the red zone? The way this game has gone so far, not too many. So we're just going to trust Brian to pick this up, which he will, I think, barely. Now we're going to call a timeout. Could be Jahan again, as a matter of fact. I'm trying to score, but I still want to complete this challenge. If it's not Jahan, it could be Gibson on the Texas route, and I think it is Jahan. Almost picked off. Bad pass by Sam. Okay, we need Logan Thomas to streak. I need to draw some of these mics away so we can, and maybe actually Jahan Dotson as well. I need McLaurin and Samuel on these curl routes here, which we do got somebody in the back. Can we fit it in there, Sam? How you suck. You're so terrible. I don't know. His passes are not good, man. We're going to kick the field goal. We do get the ball back after half, so a chance to still take the lead, but you just feel like you really needed 6 in that situation. 7-3, low-scoring game on this rainy afternoon in Seattle at Lumen Field. It's been an offensive struggle for both teams. So, it's, you know, we're not the only one. You don't see the Seahawks lighting it up with 24 like the Patriots were lighting it up last week. Definitely going to change my focus to probably throw it deep or throw it medium. I made my focus running it inside. That didn't do nothing. Didn't amount to a hill of beans. So I don't think we really need to spend too much time trying to get the run game established here. Let's just help out these receivers and help out Sam Howell, who is really having a tough day at the office today. Rain still continuing to fall here at Lumen. Forecast shows no signs of stopping. I don't know where I saw that forecast because it's definitely not one in the game. But it doesn't look like it shows any signs of stopping. And we need 6 here, guys. We need 6. Maybe I was thinking about this. It just dawned on me. Maybe I need to go back to the freeform completion. I haven't been doing the freeform completion too much. Maybe that has something to do with it. It's a thought anyways. And I see Terry's getting double teamed. I was about to try to audible into a streak for Terry, but that's not going to happen. We'll go back to Robinson, who really hasn't done much of anything, but he hasn't had any blockers to really help him out too much, as we see that is on full display there as Uchenna Nwosu was there to stop us. 2nd and 10. We'll come out gun with a little bunch to the right. Gonna be play fake though, and Jahan Dotson still trying to maybe get him that breakout scenario. I mean, let's be honest, he needs a $150. Sam Howell doesn't even have a $150 yet, so I think that one might be a bit of a pipe dream. Come out in the strong formation now. Maybe Robinson can get something going to the outside. That would be good. Got a nice block. There we go. There we go, baby. There we go. Truck somebody, Brian, easily. Brian's best run of the game. And it's nice to see the running game on display. This is why, you know, those pregame things that you set for the weekly strategy, I don't really like that, because as soon as I took the focus off of any type of running situation, we see a big one get popped off there. 1st and 10 now. We're coming out shotgun. Got a little mesh concept working. Gonna check it down to Logan. Nice enough pass, and now we see our first real good drive taking place. This is a good drive here. Good mix of run and pass. The game's slowing down a bit, so you like to see that. We'll go back to B-Rob here. Got a pretty big hole. There's Robinson. Come on, Robinson. Get in there. Get in there. Brian Robinson, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so nice when I don't have to rely on Sam Howell to score a touchdown, when our running game can do it with Brian Robinson. That drive was pretty much all B-Rob, and that is our first touchdown, first offensive touchdown of the game, scored by either team. Remember, Seattle scored their lone touchdown on a kick return, the opening play of the game. Let's see what Gino and the boys have dialed up here. He's going to come out pistol. Going to be a give to Walker, who really hasn't gotten anything going. Oh, nice spin move from Walker. Wow. So now Geno Smith going to come out single back here. We're dialing up pressure, so hopefully it's not a pass. It's going to come back to bite me. It is, but good enough coverage there by who else? Kendall Fuller. He is really lobbying for that huge contract. Let's set a challenge for Kendall again. If he gets a pick in this game, I will offer him a ginormous contract, an offer that he cannot refuse in the next episode. Let's see if Kendall can get it done. Well, not going to get it done on that one, as Dwayne Eskridge picks up a nice gain and moves the chains all the way down to the 37. Obvious passing situation. So we're guessing pass. We're shading inside. Nobody's guarding Dwayne Eskridge on the outside here. That kind of scares me. And nice defense there by Derek Forrest. So far, Jason Myers 0 for 2 on his kicks. Can he drill this one through and make it 10-10? I mean, this rain is still pouring. The old man is still snoring. And Jason Myers got a block animation on him. Oh, man, that was close.
But I can't believe I let you slip. I think about it 7 days a week.
Let's go ahead and put Antonio Gibson on a wheel route here. Hopefully that mic moves up. We're going to try to loft it over the head of the defender, and it's still a bullet pass because apparently I just cannot figure out how to throw a touch pass. 3rd and 10 here. We got to pick this up. Don't want to punt the ball back to Seattle this early. We're going to give Jahan a chance. Second drop pass from Jahan Dotson. He had a chance. He had a chance there. He had a nice play on the ball. But if you were a true superstar, Jahan, like your dev trait wants you to be, your breakout scenario wants you to be, then you would have caught that. But maybe you are just not a true superstar. All right, well, defense, let's go ahead and get back to the way that you were playing in the first half. That's not how you were playing in the first half. Well, actually it is, because JSN catches that, and he had about 7 catches. No, 5. I was wrong. He had 5 catches, but still, I remember calling his name a lot. Now it's 2nd and 6. Geno Smith coming out in the shotgun. He has Kenneth Walker to his left. Going to be a give to Walker. I took a terrible angle on that because I was usuring Quincy Williams, and now Cody Barton goes down. That's not a good sign. Cody Barton has played very well for us. Got a good contract extension earlier in the season. He's the anchor, in the middle of that defense, playing the Mike position. So we definitely don't want to lose him. So what does Seattle do now here? They're coming out shotgun again. Geno Smith got Kenneth Walker to his right. Can we get some pressure on Geno? That's the question. Can we get some pressure on Geno? Good enough defense there by Jamin Davis, but still, the pressure could not get home. Cody Barton will come back, so that's good. Always love to see that. Seahawks offensive line is not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. So there's really no excuse that we shouldn't be getting some pressure there. It's going to be a dump off to Dwayne Eskridge. Gain of 7, and now we got the Seahawks in a big third down. So what do we call here? Do we dial up pressure? I think that we do. We're going to do a dollar blitz. Don't really see this too often, but we're going dollar blitz here. Let's get some pressure on Geno, please. Jamin Davis, there he is. Broke a tackle, but Casey Toohill only playing because Chase Young is injured. He broke the initial sack on Jamin Davis, but Casey Toohill was there to get the forced fumble. Seahawks do jump on it, but it doesn't matter because now it is 4th and 19. We had some success with Brian Robinson to start this quarter here, so let's see if we can do it again. There we go on the outside this time. Okay, so Brian Robinson making his living on these outside zones. Now actually, believe it or not, approaching 100 yards on the day. And that's kind of what you see in these rainy games. You know, I remember the first game of the season, this season, the Browns against the Bengals. It was just so hard to get anything going on the ground, through the air, that is. So lots of running. Of course, that's before Nick Chubb got injured, which was a very unfortunate, situation. But that's kind of what you see in these rainy games. Let's see if we can pick up this 2nd and 8 here, or at least get close. About a minute and a half until the end of the quarter. So I think Terry's got it. Terry, we're seeing lots of drops by receivers today, man. Lots of drops by receivers indeed. Okay, gotta pick this up. Again, just like in the first half, Seahawks giving us a lot of chances here, and we're just not... I don't know what that was. Almost the end of the third here. Geno coming out shotgun, and a wide open DK Metcalf, who really haven't called his name too much, but Geno Smith only with 125 passing yards. Let's audible into man. Let's guess pass, and let's shade inside. That seems like the right thing to do in this situation. Geno Smith going to change the play at the line, and it's going to be a play fake. Who's he going to go to? He's going to roll out and just throw it into the crowd. Defense, you've came up clutch on numerous occasions here. Got to watch Kenneth Walker. Got to be cognizant that this could be a run. It's going to be a play fake. Oh, nice play call there. DK Metcalf wide open in the flat. That is going to take us to fourth quarter. 10-10 ball game. Defensive-minded game. Not a whole lot of offense, but some things to like there in that third quarter if you are a Sentinels fan, which I hope you are. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are a St. Louis Sentinels fan. Blitz. We're blitzing. We're going to blitz Geno Smith here. We saw some pressure last drive. There's Noah Fant. Going to pick up 4, and now it's going to be 2nd and 6. Let's just play some good defense, and let's get Geno Smith off of the field here. Can we do that? Give our offense another chance, and nope. Not that time. Going to be Jackson Smith in Jigba with probably the Seahawks' longest pass play of the game, I would presume. 4 yards to go here. We'll see where Geno Smith decides to go. Will he go to Kenneth Walker? He will not. It'll be a play fake, and wide open receiver there on the outside. That is Colby Parkinson, the 3rd string tight end. So not Will Disley, not Noah Fant. It is Colby Parkinson. Nobody accounted for him, and now the Seahawks will take the lead. 2nd and 6 now. Clock is ticking down. We have 4 yards to go until we get the first down, so we're going to check down to Curtis Samuel, who is actually going to be stopped a yard short. Can Brian Robinson pick up 1 yard? That is the question. Can he pick up 1 yard? He is not going to be able to pick up 1 yard. Don't know how Bobby Wagner and his buds got off their blocks so quick. I mean, nobody had any interest in blocking in that one, it would appear. And guess what? Now we got to punt it. We can't. There's no way we can go for it. There is no way we can go for it. This is probably the worst our offense has looked all season. It's going to be a fair catch by Eskridge, but Seahawks get it at the 32. And now their offense is starting to click too. The last drive from the Hawks, that was the best drive they've had all game. And it's just been tough. It's been tough sledding for us in this game. Haven't really been able to get anything going. Unfortunately, going to be an outside zone to Walker. And the last thing we need is him to get it going. But he eclipses the century mark. Gets this thing all the way down to our own 40. Clock is not our friend either, might I add. Seahawks now basically in the red zone. It's 2nd and 2, and just something's gotta happen here. That's gonna be a nice breakup. Holding them to a field goal would be big. I mean, and that was Kendall Fuller too, might I add. Part of me wants to guess pass on this one. I'm gonna send Quincy Williams on a blitz, and oh my God, dude. Oh my God. The pressure just can't ever get home. This Seahawks offensive line, let me show you guys. It sucks. It's terrible. Our offensive line wins in this one. They got Damian Lewis on the left side, 77. Evan Brown, the center, 71. Anthony Bradford, the rookie, 69. That is very nice, but still. Abraham Lucas, the right tackle. Draymond Jones, he's on defense, so disregard. But Abraham Lucas is their highest rated offensive lineman at 76. Our defensive line wins. Our defensive line wins this matchup. And why we only have 1 sack by Casey freaking Toohill, of all people, it's anybody's guess. We're pretty much in all pass mode here now, guys. So long way to go. Got to score 2 touchdowns. Our offensive line can't block to save their freaking life, but there's Jahan Dotson. Okay. Hey, can he still get to 150? Probably not. I think it's highly unlikely. He would need about 90 yards to do it. 1st and 10, coming out with some slants here. And Terry, can you get it to Terry? Okay, Terry, there we go. Man, oh man, been waiting for that. We actually, as a matter of fact, we got it down to the 25-yard line already. So this drive is very good, definitely, but still a long way to go. So can't get too happy now. Terry has his X Factor activated, which you love to see. Double me, I think it is, or ankle breaker, one of the two. We're going to roll out here, and who wants to get open? It's Thomas. It's Logan Thomas. Sam Howell, get it in there. Stopped at the 1-yard line, but I will take it. That was a very quick drive. Why couldn't we do that for the rest of the game, for the beginning of the game? I don't know. We're going to go Y stick to Terry and thinking, need you to punch this in, Brian. I have confidence in you, Brian Robinson. 2nd touchdown of the game, and that was a very quick drive. The quickest of drives. Not the quickest. A 1-play touchdown would be the quickest, but it was quick. And, you know, if our defense can actually play some defense, and I don't miss this extra point, which I got to be quiet. I didn't. That's good. If our defense can actually play some defense and get a turnover or at least get us the ball back, we have a chance to tie this and go into OT maybe for the 2nd straight week. They want us to play these prevent defenses, man. I hate that. Madden needs to change their logic or something, because they want us to play these you don't play prevent. Not in a situation like this. This is not prevent time. Kenneth Walker going to be a play fake again. Where's Gino going to go? He's got Jackson Smith and Jigba, but good coverage by Emmanuel Forbes and Jartavius Martin, and Cam Curl was also in there as well. And hey, don't look now, guys, but we got the Hawks in a 3rd and 10. This could be it right now. We're guessing pass. Of course we are. And please, if we can get the ball back, I feel really confident that we can tie this thing up. And no, we're not going to be able to, because Noah Fant is going to pick up a bunch. They're not quite in field goal range yet, so we can maybe find a way to get them off the field here. They punt it back to us or try a long field goal. Oh, good pressure. Deron Payne, thank you. You're making so much money next year. I've been waiting to see that. He just got the pressure on Geno Smith right away. Bull rush the offensive lineman. It was never even really a chance. Not really sure what Damian Lewis was doing, or Geno Smith for that matter. He kind of just like clutched it, but the pressure was there so quick. I don't think he really had a chance. 2-minute warning. If we can stop the Seahawks right here, we may get the ball back with a chance to tie. Of course, nothing is guaranteed, and they're also I think they're kind of in a run mode with Kenneth Walker, which they will be in a... I mean, yeah. What do you want me to say there? What do you want me to say there? Not even going to go to replay on that one because I'll just get upset. And you guys know I'm trying to watch my blood pressure. My doctor said I got to keep that down. How does that happen? Just score. Just score. How does that happen? A 3rd and 10. Blood pressure's going up now. A 3rd and 10. And we let Kenneth Walker kick it to the outside for a huge gain. So this is just ridiculous. In a game where we allowed the Seahawks to only have 7 points in the entire first half, they finished the game with 31. This is why you are looking at the team that has the worst defense in the league in terms of total yards. 7 points in the first half. They finished with 31. I mean, come on, man. Taking a look at the stats here, Sam Howell had his... It's every game the same thing. Near 300 yards, 43% completion. He had 2 picks. You guys didn't see one because in garbage time, I was just trying to bomb some passes to Jahan Dotson to maybe get his depth trait upgrade, and I picked one, but it's every game is the same thing. Kenneth Walker, $150. Brian Robinson does go over 105. 2 touchdowns and 6 yards per carry average, so that could be maybe his best game of the season. Jahan Dotson will come nowhere near to his depth trait challenge. McLaurin had 88. Jackson Smith and Jigba was getting all the targets in the world. And Jahan Dotson, where's Jahan? Jahan, 4 for 64. I mean, not a bad game, but not a superstar. And then defensively, we had that pick from Emmanuel Forbes, which was nice. And then sacks from Deron Payne and Casey Toohill. Toohill also had the forced fumble as well. We got some upgrades here, too, by the way. Sam Howell, is there an upgrade I can give you to give you 99 accuracy? Deep accuracy, medium accuracy. Yeah, we're going strong arm for sure. I need him to be more accurate and throw accuracy mid. Okay, whatever. That was kind of a mid upgrade. Charles Leno, you're about to get cut probably or traded next season because you have a high cap hit and you're not really doing anything. You're going to go pass protector. Yes, 100%. He gets 2 to pass block power, 1 to pass block finesse. Our offensive line is so bad. So bad. Sam Cosmi, you're going pass protector too. I don't care if it's not a scheme fit for you. You do go up to a 76, which is nice. +2 to pass block finesse and +1 to pass block. View message, breakout player. Jahan Dotson is about to hate us because he didn't get it done today. But to be honest, I don't feel like I was given the opportunity. Well, I'm not sure about that because you did have a couple drops. I do remember that. One of them might make the thumbnail of this video. So Jahan, I mean, let's just be honest, my man. We have one new injury here. Who is this going to be? Who is going to be? Oh yeah, Chase Young, duh. So the injury is Cody Barton out 4 weeks. That sucks. That really, really sucks. We'll get Chase Young back next week, which is really good. Brandon Scherff still got to wait 2 more games, but losing Cody Barton is tough. So here's the lay of the land. We're 5-5 in the division. 3rd place. We take on the 4th place Giants next week. I would label that as a must win. And then we get to see the Dallas Cowboys, Madden's favorite team, for the first time this season in week 12. So gonna be a bumpy road coming up, a very important stretch. Losing this game to the Hawks does not help. But all that aside, that is gonna do it for me tonight, guys. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. I will catch you on the next one. Until then, peace.